What are you doing? Hey!
I am the dog.
Can I help you?
Time to eat lunch.
It's toast.
You understand?
Yeah. Dear God, thank you for this. Thank you for the Son and Jesus gave on.
Amen. Diner life. What could be more American than having greasy food in like a chrome metallic environment? In America, that was one of the secondary hangout places. So you either hang out at a cafe or you go to the diner. And Denny's, I think Denny's is coming to the UK, would be the classic American diner. Cheap food, greasy food, open late hours, like all hours, sometimes 24 hours. And yeah, definitely really American. There have been times where I've craved going to a diner and having diner food.
What's your favorite kind of diner food?
Well, the breakfast stuff.
What breakfast stuff?
Waffles. Yes.
I don't complain anymore about having the block on my phone.
There it is. Look at that beard. The thing about my friends in America is that they're great friends. When you haven't seen good friends for a long time, I don't know if it's the same with Brits, but the laughter is infectious. Cacophony of noise you'll notice in that restaurant. Excitement. You know, it's normal. I've actually had it happen to me a couple of times now where I've gone to a restaurant here in England and with some American friends that are visiting or something. We're speaking so loudly and having such a rip-roaring good time that some of the waiters have had to come and say, could you keep it down? But in America, that's normal to speak that loud and express yourself that loudly. I know, it's one of the stereotypes. At work, I get made fun of all the time, but...
No, he said,
If you catch her writing another check to your daughters, what are you gonna do? I'm going to write another check. Menus for diners in the US. They're like Bibles. They have hundreds of items and tens of pages that you have to flip through. Now, I've seen enough Gordon Ramsay type shows to know that one of the keys to running a good restaurant is to minimizing your menu to simple, easy to prepare items that you're really good at. Where I think this is where the American diners get it all wrong, where they try to do everything. I mean everything, and they're good at only a very few things. So here's where I made my big mistake at the diner is I ordered something that I've never had before. Chicken and waffles.
This is exactly what it is.
I tried to find that Babylon Bee one where it said the
And it was mediocre. The chicken was like chicken tenders. I've had better chicken tenders at McDonald's, to be honest. And the waffle was like a pre-made form waffle that you get ingredients from the box. A meal that size in a few years.
The bounty.
in England this will be for the whole table, right?
40 and under and he's standing up there.
I think he's didn't stand up with the 40 and over. I texted him, I said, "Come on."
Yeah, that's it.
It is. Something video, baby. Look at that. It's like that bait. I've never seen. Yeah. Yeah, that was shot.
trying to find that Babylon Bee one where it said the
After having my diner breakfast, I went and I had some errands to run. Met up with a friend for lunch at a place that is nationally known. In the US, there's a network channel that specializes in food and things called HGTV. And in there is a show called Dumpsters, Diners, and Dives. I think it's that anyway. That's what I like to call it. You have this host, I think his name is Guy Ferrari or something like that. And he just looks ridiculous. I mean, he has this spiked hair and it's dyed at the tips blonde. And he wears these loud shirts, rolled up sleeves. It's funny. But he kind of reminds me of the guy, the co-host of the Great British Bake Off. I forget the guy's name. He has a show and he featured this restaurant, Chaps, it's called, in Baltimore. And they serve the most delicious pit beef. You take slices, like roast beef, basically, pit beef, off of the big mass of cow that they've cooked. You put that on the most delicious bun. I think it's like a potato bun, a soft potato bun. Pile on a bunch of onion and some horseradish. Well, they have a number of sauces that you can use, but I use horseradish. And it's just the most delicious beef sandwich you can imagine. And it's nationally known, this restaurant. It's not a chain, it's a one... they might have branched off, I can't remember, but it was so good. Thanks for watching my American adventure at the diner and at Chaps. If you like this episode and you like our channel, go ahead and hit subscribe.